Get down in Knoxville and welcome to Knoxville Wrestling Talk. We know everybody's watching us live in Knoxville and it's showtime. It's time to show out for 60 minutes right here. If you look right here, right down here, you see old school wrestling with Pee Wee, and this was at Holston Middle School for the benefit show. And you know, even if you're not a wrestling fan, this is the time of the year to take care of the local kids. And even if you don't like wrestling, or you do like wrestling, we would like to invite everybody to come out on December the 17th at 7:30 at Holston Middle School. And James Carson, you know, we just got through doing a lot of parades, and I tell you, we've got 2 more to go, and you know, and we want everybody to know up in Blaine and Union County, we're coming your way. We're going to show out. We're going to show you what Tennessee Mountain Wrestling's all about. The longest wrestling promotion, the only one that's got a wrestling ring wrestling right down the street. And you know the thing about it with Tennessee Mountain Wrestling, you know, we did 5 Christmas parades. We started out in Harriman. We'd like to thank everybody down in Harriman. There was so many people starving for wrestling down there. They got to see
big crowd down there.
They got to see action going down the street. I mean, you know, the thing about it, that was in Harriman, and then Friday night.
And they all knew you. They were all home.
Well,
Daddy.
No, they called me Showtime Daddy, the real deal of Knoxville, Tennessee, K-Town, getting down in Harriman.
And the mayor didn't want any part of you.
I don't even like the mayor down in Harriman. So, but anyway, you know, then we come up here in Knoxville on that Friday night, and right here is the young generation, the guy that got his break in the business, and he's trying to do the high fly. And if you'll look right here, our champion was our special referee on this benefit show, Jimmy Golden. But you know, we go back to the parades. You know, we did a big parade right downtown in Knoxville, and a lot of people was there. And then that next morning, on Saturday morning, we did Fountain City Parade and did Halls Parade, and Halls had a good turnout too.
Well, the biggest
big
crowds
crowd
I've seen there in a long time.
And also, you know, then we went to Gibbs, and you know, Gibbs had a good little parade, and you know, and I understand, you know, people called, you know, from Blaine, and you know, and we're going to be in Blaine Saturday. I think it's at 1 o'clock. Then we will be doing Union County wrestling down the street in Union County. So all you groundhogs up in Union County, and you know, the thing about it, you know, we throw out a lot of candy, man, and we like to make these kids happy right there. You know, it's just like Halloween to these kids, man. They want to see people throw out candy. You know, we try to, you know, bring most candies we can to take care of all the kids and everything. And I'd like to say, you know, I'd like to thank all the parents for bringing their kids out, and I hope it's good weather for this weekend. And we know it's going to be a cold night, so everybody make sure that you turn your heat up and get warm tonight and sit down in your house right here and watch Knoxville Wrestling Talk. And, you know, the thing about it, you know, Carson, you know, we got this Christmas for the kids coming up. And, you know, a lot of people, you know, calling and everything. And now they calling your phone now.
Are they?
But, you know, that's probably your wife calling. But anyway, you know, we got a lot of guys that's wanting to come in to Knoxville area with TMW. But, you know, y'all think that we had a good year right here in 2011. Wait to what we break the news after the first of the year, that what we've got coming. And that's really going to rock them. And I'd like to let everybody know the Dancing Santa Claus was going to be on tonight, but he had to go. What's wrong? To what? Because
I wanted to see Santa Claus.
Well, I know. I talked to him, and he said, "Hey, do it next Wednesday night." Because for one reason, you know, he's trying to get out and get a hold of the naughty kids and making them do right and talking to the families and everything.
He did have a lot of parades, you know, this past week.
And so you know,
I can understand.
You know, that's fine. You know, we appreciate him getting his time and bringing it to the TV station and everything. And, you know, if anybody wants to call in, go ahead and give us a phone call, 215 2288. Talk to us live. And the thing about it, man, I mean, we try to do the right thing. And, Carson, like we said the other day, now they're going to start calling in and everything. Oh, let's take this call. Hello.
I got the wrong number.
You got the wrong number. Yeah, you were supposed to call 911 to get the fire department over at your house. I understand. Got a hair going. Hello.
Is this my K-Town daddy?
No, I'm not your K-Town daddy. I am the K-Town daddy. Go ahead. 4157.
I have a question. Who is your damn dad?
Well, let me say something. I don't know about what you just said, but I know who my daddy is. But you probably don't know who your daddy is. And I might be your daddy. He might be your daddy. He might be your daddy. You need to go ask your mama who your daddy is. But boy, I'm glad I ain't got no kids no more that says, Daddy, hand me this money. Daddy, hand me this money. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. I got so many kids out there I take care of. That's okay, though. You go ahead and cuss. What you need to do is go back in there and sit down and get on your knees and start praying because that's what you need. Go ahead.
Is this, are you a dirtbag?
No, your mama's a dirtbag.
My mom is.
Yeah, and you can catch her out on Magnolia. She's out there digging up the dirt, and she's trying to put it in a bag. Then she's going to dump it on her.
I thought she said dime bag.
No, she was a dirt bag. She likes to get in the dirt. She's one of them Union County dirt bags. Oh. But we ain't putting you back through. Why don't you call somebody else? 4157. Call. Try to find your daddy. Call 911 and tell them to send you a cruiser out that you want to file a report that you don't know who your daddy is. You want Santa Claus to bring daddy home. That's what she wants for Christmas. Wants daddy come home for Christmas.
Is this the Christmas hotline for everybody?
Christmas hotline for live. Let's go ahead and, man, it's a dirtbag. You can't be calling in, okay? You need to be calling somebody else. 540. Yeah, we got her number. We got your number. We're going to call you back. We'll call 911 and see if they can send a cruiser to make a police report and tell Santa Claus come by and see you. No private calls will not be able to get in. And we're talking to you live. And so you got to do the right thing. And, you talk about all this, and they want to do it. And Big Roger at Carter. We know what about you, Big Roger. I wish you'd get a life for her, Big buddy. 4157. She ain't got a life, does she?
You need to quit hitting the redial button.
Yeah.
and call a new number.
She getting lucky, man. She getting lucky. Here's a new one right here. Hello.
I wonder when you coming to Sevierville.
Look us up on Facebook and it tells you. Got a new car lot up there, so just go ahead and look that up on Facebook. Dirtbag called back, 4157. Man, I tell you, buddy. Man, we have to get that number down. We're gonna especially call that number back. She just keeps calling in.
She really wants to talk to you tonight.
Yeah.
She can. She goes to jail. That's the only way she can talk to me. She just keeps calling in. Boy, I hope you get a life, honey. I know I'm sitting down in your house and you're trying to get a hold of Santa Claus. I know everybody's sitting down in their house right here tonight and Everybody's wanting to talk to Santa Claus, and hello.
If you come into Harbor Freight a lot.
Hey. Hey. Yeah, she hung up. But, you know, thing about it, you know, everybody, watch her, there she is calling back. Let's talk to her. Hello, go ahead, dirtbag.
Hello?
Yeah?
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah?
Terry Landell, is he?
Terry Landell, is he your Santa Claus? No, I'm not. You know. Lord
we do have caller ID, so if you do call in, we know who it is.
It's getting deep. We know everybody's watching K-Town. Everybody wants to get down with the old K-Town. Hello.
Hey there.
Hey there. Oh. That ain't the same one. We thought that's who it was. That's why we hung up. All right, hey, wrestling fans, check it out right here. And you can check it out there.
It's Jamie Gibson and Rebecca Lynn.
Boy, they called back again. We got to take this. Hello?
I have a question.
Yeah, but we ain't going to let you talk, though, because we don't like you, okay? What you need to do is call 911, tell Santa Claus to come and see you, and try to find you, you know.
She needs to get one of those 8 balls, you know, and ask the question and then get the answer. I mean, that's the easiest way.
Hello.
Hey there, can you put me through to the live show?
What's your name, ma'am?
It's Joanne.
Joanne? Yeah, hold on just a minute, okay?
All right.
Hey, live show, can you talk to her?
Well, not now.
Guys, when you call in, it's straight through.
She calling back. Boy, I tell you what, we got her hot. But you know, hey, no, all jokes aside, hey, we want to invite everybody to come out. You know, we're the longest wrestling promotion that's ever been in Knoxville, Tennessee. And, you know, it ain't about us guys, man. It's about these small kids right here, you know. You know, there's a lot of organizations, you know, out here, you know, collecting toys and whatever. But, you know, a lot of these toys goes over the mountain. But we know where our toys goes to, man. We try to help the local people right here in Knoxville, Tennessee. And, you know, the thing about it, we take care of the people right here in Knoxville.
Yeah.
And make them all, you know, happy and everything. Let's take this call. 513. Go ahead, 513.
Is this the Wrestling Talk Live?
Yeah, who are you calling from, buddy?
Am I on TV?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, hey, y'all, how's it going? Yeah, man.
He got too excited.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, must have been the mess-up night. The dirtbag night. That's what it is.
He was excited. Doesn't seem like he's from around here, so.
There's the dirtbag calling back. Let's talk to her. Hey, go ahead, dirtbag. Hello? She hung up.
Last year, the Christmas for the Kids show brought in a lot of toys, and you were able to make a lot of kids in Knoxville allow them to have a gift on Christmas, and a lot of the people that came out, they were really enjoyed that.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello!
Hey,
Who's this?
Hello?
Ray. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, is this Terry?
No, it's David. Go ahead, buddy.
Hey, Terry.
David.
Hey, this is Jackie.
Okay, go ahead, Jackie.
Hey, this is Jackie. You know Charlotte Ray?
No.
I married her. You met me a couple times.
Okay. I mean, what's that got to do with me? Did I be? What's that got to do with me?
He was trying to get to the point.
Oh, well.
Maybe he won directions to the show. It's at Holston Middle School. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday, 7:30 p.m. Go to Facebook. You can get the directions to the show.
Hello.
I was wondering when you're bringing Sonny Siaki back.
Have you heard anything about him lately? Hey. Hello?
Hello?
Have you heard anything about him lately?
I heard he was going to be up at the Well, I don't know.
Well, hope he makes it out there. Wherever he goes, I hope he makes it out. That's the thing about it, man. A lot of these guys, a lot of these wrestlers nowadays is starving, man. I mean, none of these guys the older guys never put the funds back for the hard times. And, you get guys out there that says they're wrestling promoters and whatever, and, they call them, and I don't know how they get all these guys' phone numbers, but, a lot of these guys will show up for hardly for nothing, man. And what does it mean? But, most of the guys, like Jerry Lawler and a bunch of them, they want their own dressing room, because when they go in these guys that think they're wrestling promoters, they sit in their own, getting his own dressing room, because guys that try to do backyard wrestling or whatever, they want, hey man, can I get your autograph? Can I get a picture made with you and stuff like that? Like I said, man, wrestling ain't like it used to be.
No.
But, I just want everybody to know that, we had a good run in 2011, man. We've done a lot of fairs. We've done a lot of shows for the community of Knoxville, Tennessee. But next year is going to beat 2011, what we've got planned. And we don't let everything out of the bag, because there's so many copycatters out here tries to follow Tennessee mountain wrestling. And, it's kind of embarrassing because the way some of this business is going. But, one of the guys called the office there last night and got to start talking about the way Smoky Mountain shut down. Mm-hmm. And then if you'll look on the internet, you can see a phony NWA Smoky Mountain Wrestling. A year ago, they was under another name. But, there's no, I'd like to say this right here, and they can say what they want to. There's no true of NWA anything. NWA has been shut down. A guy bought it out of Nashville, Tennessee. The name don't mean nothing. NWA was shut down when Jim Crockett shut the doors. Wide World of Wrestling shut down when Barnett shut the doors. Georgia Championship Wrestling. You go back and you look at the names, and now you can pick up the internet. You'll see all kind of different names. Mm-hmm. Tennessee Mountain Wrestling was the first Tennessee Mountain Wrestling. Anything Tennessee Wrestling, okay? Everybody behind, y'all can go back and check all the records on the internet, do whatever. You can find out. Tennessee Mountain Wrestling started in 1990 in Knoxville, Tennessee. When Smoky Mountain Wrestling come to Knoxville, Tennessee, and had the big blow up with Smoky Mountain Wrestling. None of these guys don't even know nothing about it. I can remember the night that me and Jim Cornette had a set-up deal in the Knoxville Coliseum, and a lot of these young generation don't even know nothing about this. Tennessee Mountain Wrestling was going head-to-heads with Smoky Mountain, the original Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Thanksgiving Thunder in 1994. Smoky Mountain Wrestling in the Knoxville Coliseum. Wildfire Tommy Rich. Jim Cornette and Buddy Landell walked out of the Knoxville Coliseum to the ring. And by the way, that Smoky Mountain ring is in Tennessee Mountain Wrestling now. But when they walked out, I was sitting in ringside. It was a set-up deal. Me and Jimmy Cornette got into it. Me and Buddy got into it at the ring. And some of the, if you was there, you know. It's not a lie or nothing. It's a true story. Got into it. We had it set up where the KPD officers grabbed me. Me and Cornette got into words. They handcuffed me, took me out the door, took the handcuffs off of me. I went right back in the Knoxville Coliseum in the back door. And the wrestling fans just went nuts. That was supposed to be in a deal where Tennessee Mountain Wrestling and Smoky Mountain went head to heads. And that was on a Thanksgiving night in '94. That Sunday, they run Cookville. I want to say Cookville or Crossville. In '94, on that Sunday, one of the guys that hauled the ring come to my house, knocked on the door and says, "Smoky Mountain's through." And I couldn't understand what was going on. Smoky Mountain shut the doors, and Tennessee Mountain Wrestling was keep going. Look back and see all the copycatters after Tennessee Mountain Wrestling got the wheel rolling. Wildfire Tommy Rich sold the Smoky Mountain title, I'll never forget this one, to a guy on Clinton Highway like the ring was. I went in the back door and we got the ring. Smoky Mountain, NWA ring. That's not just Smoky Mountain ring. We're talking about, there's history. All the guys really come through this ring, man. The NWA ring. And NWA was shut down. Jim Crockett, and after first of the year, we're going to be talking about what's coming to Knoxville, legends that made the ring. That's going to be the show, and they are coming to Knoxville, and it's a pretty big show, and we'll let everybody know about what's been what way it's going to happen. But I'd like to let everybody know you talk about NWA, you pick it up out of Nashville, wherever it is, there's no more NWA wrestling. It's history. It's gone. But that's a true story about Smoky Mountain and Tennessee Mountain. And y'all can see the big deal that happened in 2000 when K-Town, SmackDown. That's like a lot of the wrestling fans did not know anything about K-Town, SmackDown. How do y'all think that Ron Fuller, you think that man had enough guts to come into Knoxville, Tennessee and go under? Everybody knows who the K-Town daddy is. I mean, get behind me. I mean, listen. True story, man. I don't care if you don't like me, you do like me, whatever. If you go up to anybody, who is the K-Town daddy? Who's the one that started it? Who's the one that started Who's Your Daddy? Ron Fuller, just like I said, man, I can remember sitting in his house in Lenore City, and my own guys, when I was the commissioner, my own guys would call him begging for a job. See, that's how bad the business is today. If a new guy comes in to Knoxville, Tennessee, what happened to NWA Rocky Top? That was a joke, man. That was a joke. How do you give a man $50,000 and says, "Here, run this wrestling," and a man can't run it? I don't understand that. Just like the other day we was talking about, a couple nights ago we was talking about when guys starts like they start these jobs, like say a car salesman. A man goes in there and works for a new car lot, and they learn that business, and they says, "Hey man, I got me a backer. I'm gonna open my own car lot up." Well, they see what all this stuff's involved, and they do this and they do that. You know, they buy 2 cars, they buy 3 cars, put it on the lot. Well, they sell them, you know. Then they go buy 2 or 3 more and 5 cars, you know, try to build it up. Then they realize, man, that's a lot. That's a lot to do.
A lot of work.
I mean, you got to have it in your heart to do this, man. And, you know, let me tell you something. It has to be in my heart, James's heart, Bob Orton's heart, and Ron, how much time Ron puts in it to get out there and do all the videos and make sure that you all got wrestling right here, you know, every Wednesday night and on Saturday mornings for the Terry Landell show. It takes a lot of time for this. And let me tell you something. We get on here and we can show you tapes of things that happen. We've got every tape of Smoky Mountain Wrestling, every TV tape that we've got it. You can pull it up on YouTube, but you're not going to pull up all the interviews and everything. I mean, you know, we got copies of it, man. We got copies of Ron Wright, and you know, you all have to say it, man. Tennessee Mountain Wrestling, Smoky Mountain Wrestling didn't make wrestling right here in Knoxville, Tennessee if Ron Wright wasn't involved. Ron Wright has stuck. That poor man has stuck with TMW. Yeah. I mean, he comes to the shows, and this man is about, you know, he's about to drive his last time to Knoxville. Let me tell you something. They can't nobody get on here and talk bad about Ron Wright. Ron Wright made this business, man. If it wasn't for Ron and Don, well, Don followed Ron, but anyway, Ron made this business right here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Him and Whitey Caldwell. And a lot of people, you know, and they think, and you know, that's just like the Dirty White Boy. Ron helped the Dirty White Boy. And, you know, a lot of these guys, these older guys, and they take these beatings and stuff, and then you get these other guys tries to do like them and everything, and yet they don't understand about the way the business is. But I can promise you one thing. Ron Wright, he made this business, and I promise you one thing. He'll be around as long as he wants to be around with TMW. And every time we call him, buddy, he comes in. And I, you know, like he was saying the other night, he got a phone call and he just didn't want to go, man. He said, you know, he said, I don't know these guys, and I just don't, you know, I don't do it, man. And he don't go to other shows, man. Ron Wright has got a piece of TMW. He knows where his home is right here. But like I said, man, that there's no NWA wrestling no more. There's generics out there, just like there's generics, Tennessee, whatever wrestling, you know. Everybody reach around and they followed TMW. Like I said, man, TMW's been open, been going before Smoky Mountain shut down. And a lot of people don't know nothing about this. I can remember somebody, I won't say who, before the sign got changed in the Knoxville Coliseum, I'll never forget this time. Smoky Mountain Wrestling was running the Coliseum, and somebody went out there that worked for Smoky Mountain Wrestling and put Tennessee Mountain Wrestling on the front of the Coliseum to make somebody mad, promoter mad, and it did. But we can say this, man. Smoky Mountain Wrestling will never open back up. It's through. It's done. But they had a good run. They only had a good run for 2 years right here in Knoxville. And they blew a lot of money, man. They blew a lot of money. Had a good backer, man. And the backer got tired of running the shows, man. You got to do the right thing, man. But I can promise you one thing. With Bob Orton right here in Knoxville, Tennessee. And if everybody wants to go and get Randy's new movie.
DVD?
It does say, like I told everybody before this movie come out or whatever, that Randy did live in Knoxville, Tennessee, was born in Knoxville, Tennessee, and he lived here for 6 months when he was a kid. 6 months only, man. And his dad got smart and moved him out of town. and talked with his daddy a couple nights ago. And you know, me and Bob's getting ready to do a big commercial right here in Knoxville, and we're just not going to let that out of the bag yet. But you all can sit down and watch. And I know a lot of people that says they're in the wrestling business and they ain't in the wrestling business or whatever, but everybody's got that TV turned on Monday night, and they're watching WWE or SmackDown on Friday nights. But I can promise you one thing. Cherry Lindell and Bob Orton and James Carson and Ron right here, there's something getting ready to happen in Knoxville. And it will be told right after the first of the year what we're going to do. And it's just building up. And we're going to see who the true wrestling fans is. It's going to come to this, because it is the bomb. Let's take this. Well, there they are calling again. Hello. You gonna talk? You gonna talk? Talk to me.
I really do like the rock and roll.
Well, you can catch him up in the projects up in Bristol. I'm glad you do like him. He wouldn't never be working for TMW. You catch him up under a garage working free too. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
Question?
He said, "Where's the next show?" It's the next show is coming up at Holston Middle School.
Hey, wait. Look at the referee right here in the white pants, red shirt. Can we go to that big screen for a few minutes? This is the head guy over Knox County Schools, Steve Griffin. Can we let everybody see this? Well. But you know, Dr. Dan, he wants everybody to see his wrestling trunks.
Yeah.
Can we go to this? Go to the big screen there. We get these guys. Now let's go to it. Here it is.
The star, the rolling star, is that what they call him still? He's old school. And I'm old school, so if he don't stay in his corner, I don't care if we go up to them people and knock people down. He wants to work tonight, we'll work.
The red
He trying to turn me gay, man. Brother, don't work that way.
Oh my God.
You wish I would, don't you?
Oh my God.
Police! Take the cops.
What's wrong, baby? You scared?
Come on!
minutes into the match, 10 minutes remaining. Wrestling fans, a living legend, Ron Wright.
Ron, let me see your hand. Get that funk off of it. Ew, that's trashy. That looks like that'd be the boat table.
The last one in the ring will be the winner of the battle royal.
Wrestling fans, we want everybody to watch this right here. This match right here was last year, Christmas for the Kids, with the sheriff of Knox County being the special referee, Deke Rivers versus the owner, Bob Orton Jr. There's a dummy old Jeff. He crazy. He built like Daryl and all of them, Daryl and Scotty and all of them.
And in the background there was Davita.
Davita, this was her last show right here, and y'all might spot her. But once again, we will be doing a candle light for Davita on December the 18th on a Sunday night at 7 o'clock at Powell Middle School. I was going to say Holston. Powell Middle School at 7 o'clock. So we'd like to invite everybody to come out. Let's take a call. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah.
Make sure when you call in you turn your TV down, because there is a little bit of a delay.
Listen to your phone, not your TV.
They want to listen to themselves. They want to listen to themselves. All right, wrestling fans, this right here is the legend, the man that from WWE, former WWE Hall of Famer, Bob Orton Jr., with our sheriff of Knox County Sheriff Department, Jimmy J.J. Jones. And I don't understand that. I don't understand how he going to be a referee. I just don't understand it. And he might be there on December the 17th at 7:30. But wrestling fans, we'd like to invite everybody out. Make sure that you hit Facebook, Tennessee Mountain Wrestling. Call our wrestling hotline. We've got the longest wrestling hotline number. You can call it 7 days, 24 hours. Get up to date. Saturday mornings at 11 o'clock, you can watch the Terry Landale show. But after first of the year, the Terry Landale show will be put on Sunday morning. And we will let everybody know. But if you look right here, Jimmy J.J. Jones is breaking it up with Deke Rivers.
He's not too bad. He's pretty good. Seems pretty good. James trained him well.
You like him, don't you?
He's not bad.
You like the sheriff, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you better like him. Well, let me tell you something. I like to smack him. But I thought his secretary didn't. I thought she was kind of wrong what she did. Sent the Mongolian stomper out there. That's got to be the crazy. She tried to outsmart me. She got scared, and she says, I'm going to make a phone call. I know the gladiator, and I know I can get something done. I'll just write the stomper a big check so I know he'll show up for this show. He showed up all right. But did you see the gladiator go over there and shake Ron Wright's hand?
Mm-hmm.
That's got to be the nastiest thing to do. And I don't want Ron have them kind of germs on him. I mean, when I brought him in to build him around all them wrestling fans, I had to spray him off because he had all them germs on him. From motels and townhouses and meth houses and, I mean, just all kind of stuff. That's why we've changed it, man. If I don't like you don't even come back to TMW. Don't even come back. I mean, that's just, I mean, we'll stop them. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. TMW. There's a lot of free shows, man. We get tired of the griping, and you know, you're supposed to come watch wrestling, tend to your business. Don't try to get in a wrestler's business and hit them on Facebook and everything. I just want to make sure. You ain't dye your hair, did you? Mm-hmm. Oh no, you ain't 60, are you? You ain't one of them man got gray hair, got trying to put black in it. What, ain't that a joke? Let's talk to a legend that we ain't talked to in a while. Go ahead, Big Raj.
What's going on there, Showtime?
I want to know who this man is up in that ring there, Big Roger.
Well, that's the boss. That's the boss up there refereeing.
Well, I mean the boss. What's wrong with the boss?
No, ain't nothing with him. He's refereeing fair and square.
Man, hey, what do you think about Carson's hair? He ain't got no black in it. Oh, he ain't gray-headed yet. You know what I mean? You know, when you get 60 years old, you don't need to be on steroids. You don't need to be dyeing your hair. Try to be as natural as you can. And you're kind of too old to get in the ring, so what you need to do is get in a wheelchair like Ryan Wright. What do you think about that?
Well, that's right. Hey, this Christmas show coming up, is that at Holston Middle or Powell Middle?
Holston Middle School.
Holston Middle School.
7:30.
Some people lose their hair, and some of us have to get new teeth.
Well, let me ask you this right here. Do you know of anybody that dyes their hair when they're 60?
Dyes their hair when they're 60?
Yeah.
No, not right off, no.
How old do you think you need to do when you're in the wrestling business? How old do you need to be to quit wrestling?
Are you saying that Deke Rivers might dye his hair? You're not saying
No, it ain't Deke Rivers. No, Deke Rivers, he lays in the tanning bed, and it's like that all the time. But there's other people. There's other people that thinks, they're 60 years old, and they've got to go to the gym and pump their body up and put a needle to them and pump their arms up. You know what I mean? But they don't understand Hey, now listen. Well, I'm going there because let me tell you something. When you do them steroids, I've never had nobody work for TMW that's done steroids and don't have to go out here and act crazy. Our guys is natural, man. They do the right thing. But I can promise you one thing. There ain't none of them bleaching their hair. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I know where you're going. I know who you're talking about.
Well, I know you don't know who I'm talking about because I ain't talking about nobody. I'm just telling you, when you get 60 years old, you need to give it up. That's like no. Let me tell you. That's just like I had this girl call me, and she was 45 years old. and she wanted to go through training. And I didn't want to hurt her feelings. No, wait a minute. Wait. I'm telling you about weight training.
All of her teeth, yes or no?
Huh?
She have all of her teeth?
Yeah. But listen to me just a minute. Now listen to me. She was 45 years old, and she wanted to train. And I would not let her train. And she says, well, can I be a spectator? And I said, yeah, come and watch, So she comes and watches the wrestling now and everything. She sits out there and she says, I thought I wanted to train, but I am too old. When girls, after they're 30, they can't, they can't do it unless it's a legend show or something.
Hey, did she want to train? Hey, did she want to train, or was she wanting someone to run the train?
But hey,
I didn't catch that.
Poor old Big Raj, and let's take a call right here, right there. Hello.
Turn your TV down.
Wrestling fans, hey, listen. Gosh. Like I said, man, if there's anybody out there who wants to train, you can train from 18 up to 30 with guys, and 18 to 30 with girls, okay? And you're not going to make it, okay? But, we got a lot of people, and I respect this girl. I mean, she did come up, and now she does come to wrestling, and she says, I understand, At least I shot straight with him. Mm-hmm. And then her boyfriend, he was a lot older than her, and he said, hey, man, I'd like to, but I'm 60 years old, man. And I can't do it, man. And so I understand, man. I mean, we shoot straight with you, man. We're not trying to get out there and get you trained, get you come in and do whatever, man. That's not what TMW is all about, man. I mean, we're the real deal. But look here, hit us on Facebook, Tennessee Mountain Wrestling. Check us out on Facebook, and we want to see you next Wednesday night. And make sure that you call 865-973-8092. Hit Facebook, Tennessee Mountain Wrestling, the longest wrestling promotion that's ever run Knoxville. And don't forget about December the 17th at Holston Middle School at 7:30. Be there. Check us out on Facebook.